Hey, Lori Gemini Tarot. I'm here to give you a reading. This is going to be for Justin Timberlake. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lori Gemini Tarot. I'm a tarot reader. How this works is that I'm just going to go ahead and throw a bunch of cards. We'll just see what the cards tell me. Usually the readings resonate. Usually it can be within weeks. Sometimes it can be months out. If you want references, go ahead and check my Jeffree Star, my David Dobrik, my Trisha Paytas videos. You'll see how they eventually blossom, kind of like Ian Malcolm, like life finds a way. It's kind of that vibe. Please note that these are general collective readings. Of course, check the sun, moon, and ascending signs. We'll just take the messages as is. Of course, energies can go vice versa. This is just for fun. If you like the reading, if it resonates, you like what the hell is coming out of my mouth, make sure that you comment down below. I enjoy hearing feedback. And the deck I will be using, it is the Black Light Tarot deck. So let's go ahead and start throwing cards down for Justin Timberlake. We'll see what's going on in his realm, in his universe. So I have the World card for Justin, followed by the Page of Pentacles. So I've got a little bit of Virgo energy. I do have the King of Wands, Leo energy. I've got the Six of Wands here. So there's two sixes. This is going to be about a decision. Oops. I've got the Knight of Swords, Aquarius energy. 3 more cards for Justin Timberlake. I've got the 8 of Pentacles, Virgo. The 5 of Pentacles. 1 more card for Justin Timberlake. Okay, 2 cards popped out. I got the 5 of Cups with the 6 of Cups. So the bottom of the deck, the overall energy I do have for Justin Timberlake, it is the 7 of Pentacles, okay? So this is Capricorn energy for him. So what's interesting is that there's 3 sixes on the board for him. And what Aquarian Insight has taught me, if all but one of the cards are there, that is the key, that is the answer. So we've got Pentacles, we've got Earth, we've got fire, and we've got water. So what we're missing is air. So with sixes, this is about a decision, and especially, it's 666, and that's a lucky number for me, at least, but I'm a little bit weird. I'm a little bit evil, 333, but that's a lucky number for me. But 666, sixes, this is going to be about a decision for him to make. And this is about finding closure. That's really what's the missing thing for him with the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is moving on from from a rough patch during a difficult time. This could be, a shitball, of sand, just life, just throwing a whole bunch of shit at him. This could be him moving on from, like bad management or from a bad relationship. It could be several things, but it's a decision and he's still holding on to. And part of it is because it could be like a 3-party situation, but there's pain. It's traumatic pain that he's still clinging on to. It's almost like infant-like. It's almost kind of like a teenager reactionary. It's very instant reactionary. Instead of just having a chance to kind of step back and process things, it's still a trigger for him. So that's very interesting. With what's coming up for him, there's a lot of gains and successes that's going to be happening for him. All right. And he's going to be making very solid business decisions. He's going to feel there's going to be some sort of confusion, of course, because part of it is just unable to find harmony and peace within himself. But this is time for him to kind of step back and start doing reevaluation on everything, reevaluating his finances, reevaluating his business. When I tried to do a reading on him previously, it cut off in the middle of it. And part of it is just like, there's things that are going to be coming to him in threes, where like three big things are going to be coming out, like a really big movie, a big album, like a business prospects, maybe a documentary. He could be opening like a clothing line. There's some sort of it's big projects or threes that's going to be in his favor. He's going to get a lot of positive reviews. He's going to be like nominated for, it could be for music awards, for, you know, for a movie, for acting. It's him kind of stepping up, and it's as if he's going to get his like, that will do pig moment. Like somebody's going to be like, that's some pig. I'm proud of you, Justin. You know, it's kind of like that I got. There's also 2 5s here as well. So this is about fulfillment as well. But the main thing is about decisions for him. Him finding peace, him finding closure, him able to move on. So with the 7 of Pentacles, he is just waiting. Big things happen, but you cannot rush the process. You do not want the disaster of the movie Cats, where you're forcing, where the product is so bad, instead of just taking a step back, or maybe just shelving the project, or instead of, you know, why don't we put the project on hold for another, you know, year or two in order for the movie to not be a piece of shit, you know? You don't want to put a cart in front of the horse. So I know that Justin wants his time to shine. He wants to be able to kind of tell the world his accomplishments and big projects and things were going on. But right now, it's a waiting game. He has to wait. So with the World card, there's closures that's happening here. So things are coming to an end for him. There is some sort of cycle. He is just waiting for his new beginning. So it's like, okay, as things start wrapping up, as things start wrapping up into a pretty bow, now I can start launching these products, these projects. He's definitely going to be collaborating. It wouldn't surprise me if he collaborates with a much younger demographic, like TikTokers or YouTubers. He's going to explore some other revenues. It wouldn't surprise me if he's like sells certain business assets or stocks or shares. Like it could be like he tosses away MySpace because, you know, it's a piece of shit, and he ends up like buying out like Facebook or IG. I don't know. It just feels like he's going to start dipping his hands into other projects, into other business collaborations. And during this time, he's going to start giving. Okay. So there's going to be some sort of gift, some sort of opportunity that's going to be presented to him. And it's going to require him to be humble. I do feel like for 2020, you know, he got a little upcomment a little bit, you know, not as bad, but, you know, he got, you know, with Janet and with Brittany, things were not in his favor. And of course he had to give some sort of half-assed note app apology. But I do feel like as things are ending in his beginning, he's going to start giving. This could be starting charity. This could be starting some sort of fundraising. But he wants to give his time to give back to the community, to give back to people. Now, the King of Wands, it would not surprise me if he wants to kind of milk and sink for a little bit, like, hey, we're going to do some sort of tour or something like that. It would not surprise me. He does not need to, but it would not surprise me if he starts. This is like pandering to his audience. This is like full-on 101 pandering to his audience. The King of Wands, this is him standing in the spotlight. He's number one. He feels like he's the king of pop. He's an entrepreneur. He can do all and do all. He can do everything and anything. He has multiple opportunities and he feels like he's unstoppable. And with the Six of Wands here, this is full on gloating, right? It wouldn't surprise me. He gets on all over these magazines like, sexiest man and, or like greatest album of all time, or is he the next, like, whatever, insert actor, It's going to be very interesting. Things are going to be moving very quickly for him with the Knight of Swords here. Because with this Aquarius energy, he's moving very quickly. So this is Aries, this is Leo, this is, I think I said Virgo or Capricorn. But this moves very quickly. So these projects, these things, they rush really quickly. Things that he has no control over just starts moving. Eight of Pentacles, he's focused on his work. He is a busy bee in 2021. He's just rushing. He doesn't have a chance to catch a breath of fresh air. It's just as soon as he's done recording, then he's got to start, learning his lines and start being on set for a movie. As soon as he's done with that, then he's working on this. It's just nonstop. It wouldn't surprise me if he's working multiple things at once. But as he's spending all of his time working, he feels isolated. He feels alone. And I think everyone has been in this way where sometimes you get into tunnel vision when you're just focused on work or just kind of focusing on getting through the day. You feel kind of like alone. You feel sometimes like isolated where you don't, hardly anybody really checks up on you, or you just kind of feel out of place. It does feel like he's trying to overcompensate with making extra money because he may have lost some money. This could have been some sort of, I don't know, like somebody embezzling or taking money from him. Could be like management, somebody stealing money from the top from him, or stealing opportunities from him. He feels left out of the cold. And see, the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Okay, this is Taurus, Cancer energy. This two combo is like, I got dumped. I feel, depressed, forever alone. This is also like rush being, kicked out, being kicked out of a company, a relationship ending. This is full on kind of devastation because it's pertaining to the Six of Cups. So it could possibly be a romantic person. This feels like this is nostalgia where he feels a betrayal. This could be a family member. This could be a close friend. This could be business colleagues where they go back, where this was like one of my best friends and I hired him to work for me. And then I find out that he has stolen money, stolen opportunities. He's stolen shit from me. So yeah, that's the Justin Timberlake reading. If that resonates or you found this anything what I said amusing, make sure you comment down below, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with anyone you would think that find this amusing. Thanks for watching, and nano nano.